The case that should be called Donald Trump versus James Comey has been randomly assigned to federal judge Michael Nachmanoff, who was appointed by President Biden. The judge in the case, Judge Nachmanoff, has scheduled an arraignment for Thursday, October 9th at 10 a.m. in the Alexandria, Virginia courtroom, and when James Comey will first appear in court in that case. Joining us now is Democratic Congressman Daniel Goldman of New York. He's a member of the House Judiciary Committee with jurisdiction over the Trump Justice Department, and he's a former federal prosecutor in the Southern District of New York. Congressman Goldman, what questions would you have for the Attorney General in her next appearance before your committee?
Well, I would like to know the conversations that she had with Donald Trump. We know about the direct message where he told her that she needs to charge James Comey with making false statements. We then saw the U.S. attorney under her refuse to charge the case because it did not meet the standards of professional responsibility and the rules of professional practice in the Department of Justice. Then Donald Trump hired yet another personal attorney of his, a former personal attorney. So you've got Pam Bondi, a former personal attorney, Todd Blanche, former personal attorney, Emil Bove, former personal attorney, and now Alina Habba in New Jersey, and now Lindsay Halligan, who's an insurance lawyer, has no idea how to prosecute a case, solely to prosecute this. So what I want Pam Bondi to explain, and I don't want to hear about the facts in the law, because the facts of this case are dead-ass losers. I want to understand what she said to Lindsay Halligan before she took over, and I want to understand how you can make any kind of colorable argument that this is not a political persecution and a revengeful, vindictive, malicious prosecution against someone who's a political enemy of Donald Trump that he directed the Department of Justice to charge. It is unconscionable that we would have a president of the United States direct his attorney general to criminally charge a political adversary of his when the evidence is so clearly not there, to the point where even a grand jury, which notoriously indicts ham sandwiches, refused to indict one of the false statement accounts, and at least two of the grand jurors said no to this one that was charged. So in your time as a federal prosecutor, if you had been publicly ordered by the President of the United States to bring a prosecution, and you did, what would you expect to hear from the judge when you showed up in court? Boy, I can't even imagine. It just is. It's not something that I would have ever imagined or considered. We didn't get what are called no true bills. We didn't get a grand jury rejecting an indictment. I mean, that just is unheard of. That never happens. We didn't have a scenario where none of the career prosecutors would bring this case to the grand jury, where the actual experienced U.S. attorney refused to do it. And so Lindsay Halligan, the partisan hack who Donald Trump just hired for this sole purpose, had to actually go into the grand jury room to present the evidence. I would love to see that transcript. So the judge is going to have no patience for any of this. And I think James Comey's right. It's a really, really sad day for the Department of Justice. And it's pretty remarkable that he, having been charged in a completely inappropriate way, even recognizes what a terrible, terrible day it is for the Department of Justice. But as he said, he put his faith in the federal judiciary. I don't think there's any question. This probably won't get to trial based on vindictive prosecution. But even if it gets to trial, it is so clearly a factual loser for many reasons.
Congressman Dan Goldman, thank you very much for joining us in this coverage tonight.